Also very cool, this is a story you will only see on 11 Alive. When it comes to athletes, there's a motivation that is oftentimes just unmatched. One 14-year-old's drive just to make it into practice in October ended with him on the operating table. A potentially fatal diagnosis left the doctors telling his parents there's a chance he might not survive at all. 11 Alive's Molly Oak shares this story of determination and resilience.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Regardless of the season, Daniel found a field to play on.
Love sports, especially the Braves.
There's a drive that comes with being a two-sport athlete.
Go, Daniel, go, Daniel, go!
Interestingly enough, he didn't want to go to practice, but he said, I'm a tough guy, I can tough this out.
A determination Daniel used to dig deep into finding a way.
I was on my way up to get him from practice when I got the call from the coach that he's really sick and they needed to call the ambulance.
Athletes depend on actions to speak louder than words. But on October 25th, Daniel's voice silenced his mom.
I saw him pass out on the ground. I think he knew I was there, but the last thing he said to me was, help me.
Daniel was rushed to Children's for emergency surgeries, doctors cutting off his beloved Braves shirt because there was no time to spare.
He had an AVM brain bleed on the left side of his brain.
Daniel had 2 brain bleeds, a potentially fatal diagnosis.
Dr. Boyson looked me in the eye and just said, we don't know if he's going to make it off the table.
And if he did?
They didn't know if he was going to be able to talk again, to understand us, to be able to do schoolwork.
Sprouts out and like a little
Broccoli?
Yes.
Daniel, with his determination and the determination of the doctors at Children's, made it off the table.
And now has come all the way to be at day rehab with us, getting ready to go back to school.
Daniel's competitive nature comes into play in therapy.
It's also, it can come in a jar. And,
oh, pickles!
Yes.
In his opinion, his one loss?
Why can't you just take off my shirt?
The Michael Harris shirt he was wearing, cut off before surgery.
I love Michael Harris.
It's the Braves player Daniel says he's always looked up to. And it's the Braves player
oh my
that surprised him this week at Children's with a brand new jersey and some words of advice to drive his determination.
To be great and do some of the things you dream of doing. 2
baseball players in different seasons of life.
One of the best things that could have happened.
For Daniel, it truly is a season of hope.
Amazing story. And thankfully, Daniel is expected to make a full recovery. So inspiring.